All right. Okay. We are going to be designing this screen above here. So I've divided everything into different sections, but tonight I want to design this welcome page, this sign in. All these are signing something, but a little bit something is different. The first one is incomplete mail. The second one is error message. The third one is with the complete one. And the last one is the sign in. But we'll be designing this one first. Let me take it. Let me copy them down. Send to the group. Hope. So we have designed what is there.
Actually, I just watched the video tonight. I've been unable to download the video, so I was able to download it tonight. So I watched tonight. I'm trying to save the battery of my system so that after the class I'll be able to practice. So I don't want to use it to practice, but obviously it's something that can be gotten. So after this class now, I will try doing something for me personally.
All right, all right, all right. Okay. So we are designing this additional for, so we submit everything all together, sir. So, but immediately we get the first one I sent to the group, all this one will be something very easy. But with this, I will start with this last screen. So to make it very short, because it contains majority of what we need there. So we just be removing some things and add the other things inside. So I'll be designing this first. So let me zoom in. So zooming in Figma is pressing Shift 2. So sometimes I'll be doing some things, still me batting, some shortcuts. I know that everything I'll be able to say and I'll still list the shortcuts. I'll send it to the group. So Shift 2 is used to zoom something very closer to the eyes. So we'll be designing this first. This particular page, we have the sign in, we have the email. This is in group format. Let me click it. So it is in group over here. So we have the sign in, we have the password, we have the forget password and the button, and we have this. So let's design it very quickly. So I have this from here. So I'll just press Ctrl D directly to duplicate this. So Ctrl D, I have a duplicate. And the first thing is to rename it. This is the welcome page, but this will be for signing. Signing. I'll press enter. So let me take this. Oh, like this. So this signing page, we only need we only need the sign in button. So removing that. And remember, anybody that have already watched the video, this must be 34 to the bottom. So this and this must have 34 to the bottom. I think this is, yes, I'm having 34 at the bottom. So I'll do a little shift here, shift everything to the top a little bit. I'll shift the second one also a little bit up. Just do a little adjustment for the text. And okay. So from there, we're having the sign in, we're having the email and the password and the forget password. So let's do that very quickly. Pressing T on the keyboard for test. So the first time I'm having there is sign in. Sign in. And I'm having the font. Let's make the font 30 so that can be very bold, and change it from regular to bold as well. From regular to bold. So that will be, so pressing T again, the shortcut. Always remember we have it here as well, but immediately you press it, we have it over there. So the first thing we're having is email. And this, let's make this 16 and change it back to regular. So and let's always remember to align it, because remember that this place is having 30. So this is alignment. All our work should be aligned. So this is having 30 to the left, and every of our design also should be having that particular level as well. So this, let's make sure is that one also is 30. This 28, make it 30, and we align this as well, making it, let's give it 30. All right. So press Alt on the keyboard to take this out, or press Ctrl D on the keyboard, and we have a email. Okay. So from the design, we notice that we have a tick icon at the front, like this. We're having tick icon at the front, we're having icon here, we're having a line at the bottom, so that we can have a clue of what I'm doing. For example, I'm just designing all. So from the file I sent to the group, are we able to extract the zip file I sent to the group? I think some of their network is gone. So I'll pick from the file I sent to the group. If you open it, that's what I'm opening here as well. So I'll picking the tick icon here. So I'll add it to this place. So this is the tick icon. Okay, I'll shift this up a little bit. So I'll be grouping this for easy movement and alignment. So I'll be putting these two inside the frame. So to put this inside the frame, I'll just press right click on the keyboard and pick frame selection. So like that, and I will draw the line by pressing L on the keyboard and draw the line. So always remember to press shift on the keyboard, and if you don't do that, you can always come back to your transformation and make it a 0. So that will give us a straight line. Then the width of this line should be 315. So the reason for that 315 is so that we can have 30 from the left and from the right side. Now let's group everything together. And let's remember to shift this one to the front a little bit. Let's make this also 315. Yeah, 315, and take the tick icon. So from here, let's write mail to label that place, and the tick icon, yes, let's shift it to the end. Yeah. So always pick, we press shift on the keyboard and pick the second, the text, and align. Yeah. Make proper alignment, and always remember to check if this is also in 315, this 315, the line is 315. So from here, let's take this. 1, 2, this should be having 8 pixels to that particular line. Let's shift this line to the top a little bit. We should be having 8 pixels for it to be somehow close. 8. And this, let's make this 12. This. So let's make this 12. Yeah, this is 12. So by highlighting the 3, so let's group them by pressing Ctrl G on the keyboard. So, and let's remember to let this mail a little bit not as dark as the text. So let's reduce this percentage to 50. So let's have something like that. So this group, let's call this group mail, email. So with that, and let's make sure that this is having 16 pixels. Everything is having 16 pixels. So with this, let's duplicate this and have it for our password by pressing D, or press on Alt on the keyboard. And let's always remember to rename this and give this place password, because we'll be writing our password here. So now let's quickly edit this. So, and this place, let's have it as dot, and increase the font so that it can be very bold. Let's change it to black, and 16 is okay. Now let's change this icon to an eye icon. So from here, we pick our eye icon. Yes. So all these icons are already in the file. So let's place it outside here like this, and come and pick it back from here, and press Ctrl X on the keyboard. By pressing X, that's cut. Anybody that is familiar with WordPress, Microsoft Office. So with this, right click. We just want to change it. We want to be disturbing ourselves with alignment and the likes because this has already been aligned. So after pressing X to delete, to cut that away, then we come here to place to replace. We replace that particular icon to replace this one. So without stressing ourselves, no need of any alignment. That place is done. And we'll be writing forget password by pressing T on the keyboard for get password. And let's remember to reduce this. Yep. Let's change it back to, let's give this medium. Press I on the keyboard to pick this color for this by pressing I on the keyboard and give it a particular color. And let's make sure that this is having 16 pixel, 16 and align like this. So with this, we are done with this particular sign up screen. So follow by this particular screen. Let's go for this sign in incomplete mail. So duplicate by pressing D on the keyboard. So with this, we need a keyboard and we need this particular text which is already there. So with this place, this sign up button is not needed anymore here. We don't need this. This umber, we don't need it for now. So the keyboard we'll be using Rabbit. And this forget, let's leave this, let's leave this. So what we need to do, because this place, let's rename it to sign in and put incomplete. Incomplete. So we notice that the mail in this place is incomplete. Let's delete something like this. Let's delete two. So then we insert our keyboard. Let's go to our file, something like this. And keyboard, and let's add our keyboard and place it here. Okay. So let's align our keyboard to the center. Yeah, something like this. Let's take this up.
Please, can you repeat that? How do you do the keyboard?
The keyboard is already in the file. So there is a plugin for it. I hope you understand. I will explain the plugin in a video that I will send. I will send it to the group. The reason why I'm having this text over. So the plugin and the icons, this eye icon, this stick icon, this thing, there are plugins for everything, including this particular keyboard. Let me delete it. Let me take it back. So from here, the file I sent to the group, are you able to, have you opened the file?
Yes, I just downloaded it.
Okay, so all these things are already inside it. But at the end, I'll show us the plugin and where we can get the icon and other stuff like that. But we can design it ourselves. And so the most important thing is that there is no need to design what has already been designed and what will make the work more effective. So there are plugins to get majority of this. So what we just need to focus on is how the work will suit what we want. And take it down a little bit. So let me take it down now. So let me move these two up. Coming. Oh, some things has been deleted. Wait, let me quickly redo this. I've lost some of the text from there. So Control D, let me do it back very quickly.